Hey, it's Dan Huber with Dan Huber Training. Today we're going to show you some submissions that you can do from your judo sit. Now, we can get to this position from advancing here, or if you throw the guy, and there's some different throws that we can do where we'll end up in this position. When I end up here, what I want to have is I want to have this arm all the way around his neck, okay, all the way under his head, and if I have it right, I can grab the inside of my thigh. I'm sitting out, and I'm grabbing the inside of my thigh, and his arm is up on my thigh, okay? So I have his head and arm buried here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to attack this arm. Okay, we're going to get a submission on this arm. By driving his wrist down, I'm going to put my shin on top of his wrist. And you can see that it's going to put pressure on his shoulder. The way that I finish this is I pull the wrist back, and I elevate my hips, and then Adam will give me a tap when he feels the pressure. Right there, okay? So, this is an Americana with the legs from judo sit. I'm sitting out, I have his head and arm, and what I do is I bury the arm underneath my leg. When I bury the wrist underneath my leg here, I elevate my hips, and it puts pressure on his shoulder, so he has to tap. Another variation of this, now when you do this move, some guys will try and get out of it. They don't, if they know about it, then they'll straighten their arm and try and get out. And when they straighten their arm to try and get out, I'm going to hook it with my other leg. I hook it with my other leg, and then what we're going to do is I'm going to pull my top leg back and drive my bottom leg up. And what happens is it put pressure against his elbow joint here, and it's a straight arm bar. Okay, so we have two moves right here from judo sit. Real quick, if I go here, I have shoulder lock, and then if I push it straight with the other leg, I push this down, elevate this leg, and it's a straight arm bar. Okay, that's what we can do from judo sit. We have an Americana with the legs and a straight arm bar with the legs. Just from doing that, you can get to that position off of a throw. You can advance there from side mount as well. Dan Huber Training. Check us out on Facebook, also danhubertraining.com.